Hello, everyone. Welcome to the FSEA Online Spring Summit. Today, we are joined by Susan Bailey, Business Development Manager, Digital and Specialty. Oh, good Lord. See, this is what happens. All right, start all over again. Haley, our web person, hates me when I do this. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the FSEA Online Spring Summit, Week 4. Today, we are here with Susan Bailey, who is the Business Development Manager, Specialty and Digital Printing for Michelman, and David Barrow, who is the Director of Narrow Web Technology for Sun Chemical. Susan is the President of RadTech International North America. David is a member of the UV-EV Technology Editorial Board and also sits on a couple of the committees for RadTech. Welcome, both of you, to our broadcast today. We're excited to have you guys. So today, with the entire session, we are talking about UV coding, different technologies, different application areas, and I wanted to really reach out to RadTech and get your feelings on a couple of the trends that are happening in the industry, the way the technology is developing. So we're going to go ahead and dive right in with a couple of questions. The first question is, how are UV and EV technologies being used in print and packaging today?
Thank you. Energy curable UV-EV technologies have been used for decades in print and packaging. The chemistries cure virtually instantly and allow converters to process products, packages, cartons, labels immediately once they're cured. And this allows for improved efficiencies in production, and they can do many production. UV and EV coat, go ahead.
I was just going to add that really any place that you need durability and productivity is where UV and EV coatings really shine. And so, of course, a packaged item that needs to go through the mail or survive very environmental or durability exposures. That's where we see it used. And in addition, in the development of the technology, really new applications that would make more creative packaging. So printed electronics, 3D printing is also a great use of UV and EV technology.
Great. So let's talk a little bit about some of those new applications. Where are some of the markets that we're really seeing a lot of use of UV and electronic beam as well?
Well, the areas where I see the greatest use is in retail packaging, particularly in the area of food packaging, folding carton, frozen food, beverage wrap, shrink wrap, many non-food items, from everything from your wine and beer cases to the labels that go on them, cosmetics, huge amount in cosmetics and personal areas. And that's not to say like the whole other areas are areas in the wood coatings, floor coatings, automotive, and such.
One area that I focus on is inkjet chemistry. And so UV inkjet definitely dominates in the label space where high durability and productivity is used, but also in the post-print corrugate space. UV inkjet has really provided a solution for packaging that's both durable and then feeds into the rest of the supply chain.
So with members of the FSEA, a lot of times UV coatings are being used for the decorative aspects as well, whether that's glitter UV or a feel, a soft touch, or a raised coating. But the durability aspect is really important a lot for the packaging folks that are worrying about shelf durability as well. So one of the conversations that's being had a lot in our area then is how those coatings, or in our case, decorative foils or films, impact the sustainability, the recyclability of the products that are being printed or coated. How does when we're looking at UV technologies and EV technologies, how does that impact sustainability and recyclability?
Well, it depends. For UV coatings and EV coatings, just in general on paper packaging, there's a growing body of evidence that show that the coatings are acceptable for general de-inking and recycling processes for these products. So these fiber-based products, those things are being addressed, and industry seems to be taking that pretty well. But there is a push to do more work with other organizations to study and improve the recyclability of printed packaging, in particular, as you mentioned, those with plastic substrates.
Mhm.
As you know, metallized surfaces and things with other materials in them, they'll have a different waste stream.
Right.
Yeah, I think, when we talk about sustainability, it really requires a holistic view. We're an entire supply chain that needs to, understand how different parts of the supply chain factor into the product, the production, the transportation, and then of course, end of life as well. So, I think we've got critical pieces all along there in order for this to be accomplished. I think, to highlight, one of the studies that was done recently by the American Forest and Paper Association was highlighting, just as David was suggesting, that these fiber-based materials allow for that end of life, use in a recycling context, reducing the amount of material in landfill, but also allowing for better reprocessing, so that we're reducing the amount of waste in process as well.
Right. As we're digging into the topic as well, we're finding a lot of this goes back to the recycling facilities themselves to understand how they're sorting things, whether they're educated and how these materials and these coatings impact their processes and how the packaging and the print breaks down. So it really truly is an effort to get everyone involved in order to get the answers that we all need. So RadTech has been very busy. In fact, I think that I just saw that RadTech 2022 is being scheduled for Orlando next year. So that will be exciting to get us all back together with that group. As the RadTech also has several committees. Like I said earlier, we have a print and packaging committee. There's a sustainability committee, 3D printing committee. How is RadTech working with members of the print and packaging industry to share your knowledge about curing technologies and how it can impact the print side of the industry?
Well, as you mentioned, there are several subcommittees and committees which I'm a part of, and so is Susan as well on these committees, both sustainability and printing and packaging. We share similar thoughts. We also have diverging views in certain points, but you got to remember that RadTech has members, everyone from consumer product groups to converters to ink and coatings formulators, and to suppliers to the industry, both in UV, EB, and UV LED. So we work together using ourselves as tools to the industry to help educate other people and other groups about the printing and packaging.
Yeah, I think as we've gone to needing to have more online forums this last year, RadTech has really taken a role in sponsoring a few different series of webinars that have been really well attended in order to help inform the industry. We also have a number of networking opportunities, including a young professionals organization that really the heart of it is all about networking and finding those connections. We just celebrated having another round of Rad launch winners where we're actively giving grants and networking opportunities within the industry for new technologies, new developments to really kickstart those programs with the kind of connections to the information, to the contacts that you need. We are very excited to get back together in person as soon as we can, and have just made plans to, like you said, announce the general meeting for next year. But we're also looking forward to seeing each other maybe as soon as co-located with Printing United in the fall.
Well, that's right. I had forgotten about that. Yes, FSCA will be there as well. So it'll be a fun party, won't it? A lot of great information to be had, both with the work that RadTech is doing and the work that FSCA is doing. And there's a lot of co-location, a lot of collaboration that we can do together. And we're excited to have you guys be a part of our event. So thank you both for joining us today. We really appreciate it. And if anyone needs more information on RadTech, the website is www.radtech.org. All right. Well,
Thank you
thanks,
so much.
everyone. You guys have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Right.